allowed to worship in the forecourt of Westminster Abbey. The Sikhs, and later the British, preferred to use the mosque as a military arsenal. That building is more prominently visible in this lithograph by the Prussian Prince Valdemar. He came to India in the 1840s and found himself fighting on the British side during the First Sikh War of 1845-46. The grandeur of the Sikh Darbar was caught, captured brilliantly by the Hungarian painter August Schert. He relied on sketches he did while at the Sikh court of Lahore in 1840-41, and Schert included in this composition 60 personalities who had contributed to the glamour and ultimately the collapse of the Sikh Empire. This grand painting and others by Schert have been brilliantly restored recently by a team of Hungarian conservationists funded by the Bank of Punjab. The epicenter of this painting, as of the Sikh Empire, was the unique ruler, Ranjit Singh. The empire was created, was short-lived. It survived for 30 years during his lifetime, but collapsed within 10 years of his death. And this samadhi marks the spot where he was cremated in June 1839. It was built by my ancestor, Faquir Nuruddin, and it took 10 years to complete because the Sikh Darbar kept running out of money. There was no IMF in those days. Contemporary to this photograph of the samadhi is the installation of the fort complex, and it appears in a volume commemorating the visit to Lahore by the Tsarevich, Russian Tsarevich Nicholas, later Nicholas II of Russia, in January 1891. He visited India as part of a fact-finding tour, staying in Lahore for only a day and a half. Perhaps he was expecting something more exciting than a shooting expedition in Changamanga. Disappointed by tame game that he found there, he left as quickly as he could. But the truth was, he felt intimidated by the presence of British redcoats. By 1861, the artist Lady Charlotte Canning came with her husband, the Governor General, the Mughal, and in this painting that she did of the fort complex, you can see in this painting watercolor that she did of the fort complex, you can see the samadhi of Maharaja Ranjit Singh, the fort, and the Badshai Mosque. The sunset of the British Empire was on the 14th of August 1947, and that is when Salman Rushdie's midnight children woke up with a different identity and a different nationality. The first act that was done was to remove vestiges of empire, and in time, all the statuary that had populated India and the areas that are now Pakistan, post-1947 Pakistan, were gradually removed. This particular statue used to stand at Charing Cross, and it shows Queen Victoria wearing an imperial crown and with her precious Honiton lace. This was removed for safety to the Lahore Museum. It was transported there on a Gadagari. Sikh Transit Victoria. But let me end this brief introduction to Lahore with my favorite picture of Lahore, and that was done by Lady Canning. And it was of the Shatma Gardens in 1860. And it shows Lahore at its vibrant, effusive self. Green, its gardens, the cascades, and above all, the spirit of Lahore, which has been captured so well by the Lahore Literary Festival. So I'd like to end with thanking Razi Ahmed for bringing us all together, for giving me a platform to be able to introduce Lahore.